All right, y'all, so listen, everybody on the internet these days are rich, right? If you're just getting started in the real estate investing business and you go on Instagram, for example, you might see a 25-year-old driving around in a Ferrari. Or you might go on Facebook and see somebody living in a nice big house. Or you might go on LinkedIn and see somebody who's a CEO of a business. The problem is everybody on LinkedIn is a CEO. Everybody on Instagram is rich, and everybody on Facebook has a nice big house at 25 years old. Or maybe they're 30 years old making $10 million a year. The problem is they're showing you the good side of the business. They're not showing you the other side of the business, all the work that it took for them to be able to get where they are right now, if they're really at where they say that they are. So in this video, I'm gonna share with you some examples of the other side of the business. And we're gonna talk about why you need to keep these things in mind coming up. Now listen, guys, this video is not gonna be a negative video. I'm not trying to put the business down. I'm not trying to discourage you from starting your own business. What I'm trying to encourage you to do is be realistic with your expectations of the business. Because most people don't know that it takes 3 to 5 years to be able to build a successful business. Most people don't know that it takes a lot of work, a lot of turmoil, a lot of blood, sweat, and tears to be able to get what you want in business. And if you're coming into business, especially real estate investing, with the expectations that you're gonna be rich within the next few months, or that you're gonna make a lot of money within your first year in the business, I wanna tell you that you have to reset the way that you're thinking about business. Think long-term when it comes to real estate investing, all right? Because honestly, real estate investing or building some type of business is like having a baby. You see, between my wife and I, we have 4 kids. And I have to honestly say that my business is more like my 5th baby. Why do I say that? Well, the reason I say that is because at the end of the day, when it comes to having kids, you have to feed the kids. You have to nurture the kids, help the kids to grow up so that as you get older and they grow, eventually they'll take care of you. On the flip side of that, when it comes to having your own business, when it comes to, running a successful business, you have to feed that business. You have to nurture the business. You have to grow the business in order for that business to take care of you. All right. So if you're starting a real estate investing business, understand that it takes time to be able to really go from where you are right now to where you want to go in the business. It takes time to be able to grow that business, to be able to take care of you. It takes time to be able to become successful in business. And it's gonna take the blood, it's gonna take the sweat, it's gonna take the tears. And there is a flip side to the business, all right? It's not all about glitz and glamour and lights, cameras, and action all of the time, right? It's not about the checks that you see online. It's not about the people posting $50,000 on their first deal, or $100,000 checks, or doing $1 million in business. Because again, remember what I said, everybody's rich online. But is that reality? In my opinion, it's not reality. And I've been around business long enough. I've been doing this for 20 years. I've had ups and downs. And I'll say that being in business, it took me 13 months to make my first $1,500 check. And after that check is when I made my first $48,000. But then I've been able to scale my business to massive levels, starting from zero. Then I lost everything, right? Then I made it all back. It's a roller coaster ride. Being in business is more like a roller coaster than anything. Nobody ever shows their failures online. And that's what I'm here to show you today, some failures. Because recently I lost close to $50,000 on deals. Now, did that money actually come out of my pockets? No. But we've negotiated, we've worked on these deals, and we were not necessarily expecting these deals because we don't ever count our money until it's in our pockets. But these were deals that we had on the plate, ready to close. All right, so the first deal I want to talk about is right here in my local market. This is a deal we've been working on for 9 months. It was a probate deal. The reason why we were working on it for 9 months is primarily because there were a lot of people involved in the estate. We helped the seller get an attorney to be able to get the estate process done. And we've extended our contract with the seller on a couple of different occasions. But towards this last extension, the seller tried to raise the price on us. and he basically changed the terms of the entire agreement. And ultimately, we decided not to do the deal, and we took a hit on all of that time that we put into the business. It literally cost us 9 months of work, money out of my pocket for my virtual assistants and things like that. But for the astronomical price that the seller was asking for and the amount of work that the property needs, because in his mind, the property price went up because of what Zillow is telling him. That's a whole nother video for another day, by the way. We ended up backing out of the deal and taking a hit on $12,000 in profit. Second deal, this one is a virtual deal. My virtual assistant was able to pick it up about a month ago, and we were able to contract this property for $10,000. On the flip side, we found multiple buyers interested in paying $50,000 for this property, which would have left us with a $40,000 profit spread. Okay, $40,000. But we had trouble with the seller. The seller lived in New York. The property is located in Pittsburgh. We're here in North Carolina, and we couldn't get into the property. Nobody's gonna purchase a property without seeing the property on the other end. Ultimately, the seller got agitated. She didn't wanna find someone, a relative or somebody to open the doors for us, and we just called the deal off. So that's two deals right there. One for $12,000 and one for $40,000 in profit that we literally took a hit on. And yes, we can work with the sellers in order to get these deals done, but at this point, the sellers were agitated and the relationship was torn. Now, I have some ways to get around doing that, but I really wanted to talk to you about the other side of the business, some things that you're gonna be dealing with as a real estate investor. And if you do enough deals, you will come across hurdles in your business. The object is to not give up on your business. And also, get out of your mind that you're gonna get rich overnight. It's gonna take you 3 to 5 years. Give yourself that amount of time to build a successful real estate business. Understand that on the flip side of the business, in real life, not on the internet, things happen in business. And you're gonna have to fight through some hurdles. But it's not about the hurdles that you have to jump. It's about the end goal, the destination of where you wanna go. So yes, I do want you to keep the positive side of the business in your mind. I do want you to be encouraged by some of the things that you see online. But I also want you to be realistic, because by being realistic, that's when you look at this business from a bird's eye view and you understand that everything you see online is not reality. There is a flip side to this business, all right, that people don't talk about. There is the hard work. There is the baby that you have to feed before the profits actually come. So come into this business with real expectations. Don't try to get rich overnight. Enjoy the grind, enjoy the process, embrace the hardships that come with this business. And on the flip side, you'll be a stronger and much better investor, and you'll last in this business for the long term. Hope you like this video. Subscribe to this channel, share this video with others, because people need to hear the real side of what happens in business and not just see the checks that are posted online all the time. All right, so again, share this video with others, subscribe to my channel, click the notification bell, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.